Gonna head down now, just had breakfast, went back up, brought my laptop, gonna go down, meet Dara and Ben. Gonna do some studying and stuff, look at some ICM spots I guess, do some Hold'em resources work, then go to the gym. And then we're playing tonight at 7 o'clock I think. It's pretty late, I prefer playing earlier in the day, but I guess it's because people are working and they don't want people to have to take days off if they want to play. So it starts 7 PM tonight, and then, yeah, that's what's up. Oh shit, it doesn't get the Unibet. There we go. Let's go here.
What are we doing this?
Studying.
Studying, that's right, yep.
That's how serious we are.
We're about to start. Always on the study grind.
Yeah. Just came to the casino, gonna go register for the tournament now. I think most of the guys are in there already. Getting ready to play, we start play in 9 minutes, so should be good. Gonna go in and see what's up. Darren, Virgin, Matthew C, community legend, Ben,
Random guy.
hippie legend. Alright, oh, who do we have here? Who do we have here? Who's this? How many bullets are you gonna fire?
Today, 1.
Today 1, and then tomorrow?
2 if needed.
Oh, it's gonna be needed. You're not gonna make it.
The positivity, the support that I get from my friends is amazing. Amazing.
But that's the best support, because now you want to prove me wrong, right?
No, I was actually expecting you to say who says we're friends.
Oh,
But you kind of...
good point.
Open goal, you didn't score.
Alright, we're on the first break of Unibet UK to Brighton. Shirt, we got some company as well. How much do you have, Ben?
10. I have a lot of chips.
Don't slurp into the vlog. Don't slurp
I have
in my
so
vlog.
many chips, you can't imagine.
Finish your eating. Don't slurp in my vlog. Hey man.
Long time. You
How you doing? Yeah, good.
Good?
How you doing? You playing?
Yeah, I've literally just got my seat.
Nice. So you haven't doubled up yet?
No, not yet.
No, me neither.
I'm not going to shout at you for your camera this year.
Yeah, no.
You can carry on with this year.
Cool.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you, man. We were playing last year, the same event here, and I had a GoPro at the camera, and that guy got pretty tilted at me because every time I played a hand, that's the guy. Every time I played a hand, I turned on the GoPro, right? And he thought that was a tell. For some reason, he thought I always had a big hand when I turned on the GoPro. So I told him, like, but if that's the case, like, isn't that a good thing for you if that's a tell, right? And he was like, yeah, no. It's pretty funny. But then after he was like, nah, sorry about that. And, it was like, and I just came and said hi, so that's cool. So yeah, we have, it's the first break. We played 2 hours. I have 20,250 chips from 25k starting stack. How much do you have, Lappin?
48k.
48k. Really?
Yep. So I had
I don't believe
that
you.
the last hand before the break.
Oh, really?
I raised 5-2 suited under the gun.
Standard open? Standard, yeah.
Called by the guy directly behind me. Yep. Called by the guy directly behind me. Called by the hook. Flop K is 9-3-4 with 1 diamond, so I have backdoor diamonds as well as my open ended.
That's a good flop.
I bet pot because, you know.
Yeah.
I get called by the guy behind me. Foes turn comes a 6. I bet 80% plus. He min raises, so I snaps you off, like panicking. Snaps me off the top 6s. Not fair. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you play 600 bigs.
It's pretty good. Alright guys, see you next break. Alright, so we're here with second break. Just re-entered, won 0 hands during 4 hours of play. which is quite an accomplishment, I think. I don't think I've ever done that before. So quite impressive stuff. Yeah, just had a bunch of like small pairs that I didn't hit the flop with. Some like, yeah, I think the best hand I had today was ace queen, and I had to fold it pre because it was like raised and 3-bet in early position by two like really straightforward tight players. So it was like kind of a weird spot for me with ace queen there. And I had a stack where I basically had to shove or fold, and I thought like the guy who was 3-betting was just like never light there. Pretty strange spot. So I folded that, and I had another spot which was pretty interesting where under gun +1 opens. He's a pretty tight, straightforward player. He gets called by the hijack and the button, and they're pretty straightforward as well. Like the hijack seems like a good player, pretty tight. The button is very loose, but he could have a lot of stuff, but the hijack is straightforward. Flop, I defend a big blind with 6-8 offsuit. So like opener makes it 900, big blind is 400, so I need 500 to defend. So I defend big blind with 8-6 offsuit. Flop comes deuce 4-6 with 2 diamonds. I've got the 8 of diamonds. And my stack is like, when we start the hand I got like 19 big blinds. So yeah, I've got like 7 point something K. So we flop top pair, the opener c-bets 1800, and he c-bets into 3 people, and 3 like, or 2 like reasonable players at least, and 1 super loose player. So he c-bets into 3 people, and the hijack, who's the tight reasonable player, calls him, and I'm like, top pair, shitty kicker, and shitty stack. So I basically think we either have to like jam, or I mean, everything sucks here. Folding sucks, calling sucks, and jamming sucks. I don't know, it's a pretty weird spot, I think. I ended up folding though. Yeah, they ended up showing down. Like the guy who was opening and c-betting, and he won the hand, he flopped. He had actually 6-7 of diamonds. So he flopped top pair and a flush draw, and he ended up getting a flush on the river. And he just like bet 3 streets and got called down. So I don't know what the other guy had, but probably something better than 6x at least, since he called all 3 streets. I don't know. So yeah, and then like last hand I had pocket jacks. This woman sitting next to me, this Spanish woman, she was limping a lot. Limping, I don't know, not like half of the hands, but she was limping a lot, not raising too much. And this hand, she suddenly raises to 1500 with a big blind of 400, and she had never raised that much before. Like when she had like raised like a couple of times before, but then she just like min raised or whatever, and now she makes it almost 4 times the big blind. And I'm in a seat after her with pocket jacks, and I have like 7k on 400 big blind, right? So I'm just like, what do we do here? It's a re-entry tournament, so I just like, yeah, let's get it in. I got it in, she has aces, snaps me off, GG, rip. So yeah, I just re-entered, gonna give it another shot. How are you guys doing?
Buddy.
How much do you have?
100.
Boom,
how much you got?
30 something.
How much you got, Espen?
25 I think, ish. 25? I just re-entered. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rough day.
You haven't won a hand yet?
Did you tell him?
I still haven't won a hand.
So this lady comes over to the thing and she says, I knocked out an ambassador. And Simon goes, which one? And I go, well, obviously there's only one out, so it must be Aspen.
Yeah.
And she goes, so I'm like, describe him. And she goes like, well, he says people tell him he still looks 20, but he really doesn't. He looks much older. He's really full of himself. He's going like, that can't be Aspen. Is he like bulky? And she goes, no, he's not bulky at all. And we're like, huh? And then like somebody says, well, it can't be Espen because Espen's bulky, and she goes, well, this guy wasn't bulky.
Yeah, no.
So they're going into your, they're going into your for the vlog.
That was pretty funny. Like when I came here today, the girl in the counter, I tell her my date of birth, and she's like makes this weird face, and I'm like, what's going on? You have the same birthday or what? And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, no, you don't. And she was like, no, I don't. And she was like, but you look much older. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? People tell me I look younger all the time. And she was like, no, you definitely look older.
When she moved to Estonia, it's changed a bit.
It's the
Maybe.
It's the
crow's feet are coming in.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Sunshine.
And then I told her this story, and that's probably the reference. Alright, well, okay, as you can see, scenery has changed. We're back in the hotel. RIP, the Unibet UK Tour Brighton event. Actually, not RIP just yet, but we busted a couple of bullets today. We'll be back in the mix tomorrow to try again. Today was not a very fun day at the tables. We won 0 hands, which I think is quite an accomplishment, playing 2 bullets and winning I raked in 0 chips, literally. I don't think that's ever happened before. At least not to me. Not to anyone, I think. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, last hand, or on our second bullet, we played 0 hands until we got pocket deuces, basically. At this point, we have like 16k or whatever. Big blind is 800, 100 ante. So we have like 20 bigs. We have pocket deuces in a cutoff. I think you could argue for some different plays here. I think like our worst option is raising. We had 3 pretty loose players behind us, including Ian Simpson. I think the worst play is to raise, because I don't think we're going to get it through enough. I think we could limp. I don't love it. I think we could open fold. I think that would be okay. But I went for just jamming, which I definitely think is profitable. It's just like, is it profitable enough to do it? Because it's a soft field, we should have an edge. Like maybe we can find more profitable spots later. You could definitely make an argument for that, to just like open fold pocket deuces there. I think it's very close. I'm gonna check it in holding resources after, just like to see how much we're making by jamming there. It's probably not a lot, and it might be better to just fold it. Gonna hear what the boys say, but yeah. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow to fire 1 or 2 more bullets, depending on how it goes. Now we're just gonna have like 1 whiskey in the bar here, I think, and then go to bed. Pretty damn tired. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. So where are we now?
We are in the Rendezvous Casino in Brighton for day 2.
Are we playing day 2?
We're not playing day 2.
What are we doing here?
We're here to see Ian Simpson's seminar on exploiting soft games and to rail the ambassadors today. David Lappin and David Van der Hayden are on the same table.
Yeah, because otherwise if they wrap
Nice.
them up in some...
Lappin's already starting to win games.
Some decent stacks as well.
Yeah, they both have decent stacks. Yeah, they're both one above average.
Yeah.
I think I might
And Ben as well with like 250k.
Ben has a huge stack. David has a smaller stack, but probably the most likely to cash actually.
That's so these are little... Yeah, it'll be 2 again.
No, I believe in my boy. I believe in my boy.
You believe in Rana? How many bullets did Rana do?
3.
Okay, it's not too bad. I thought it was more.
Oh, it's almost maximum.
Yeah.
Same. I did the same though, and I'm here.
You did 3, yeah.
I'm here watching Ian's seminar. You looking forward?
Much cooler now.
Is it informative?
I saw this in Nottingham, but he didn't have enough time in Nottingham for the extra bit.
Cool.
You live? You recording?
We're live on Twitch TV /Ulim Poker.
Really?
Yep.
How are we doing?
This is what's giving the seminar.
This is.
These really look like anal beads. Is that what they're meant to be?
That's David Lappin on
I
screen.
don't think that's the first time you said that.
Are we really live?
We're not live.
Okay.
We can edit some of this stuff, but I probably won't.
Start collecting information about what these 4 guys who've limped are doing with their left hands. Quiet in the back. Quiet.